My name is Nick Emir. I'm the co-CEO of Bits Media. So Bits Media is the creator and developer of the Muslim Pro lifestyle mobile app, which is the #1 global app for the Muslim community. And as we like to say, the home of all things digital for the Muslims. So when Muslim Pro was created, it was created essentially to be able to tell accurate prayer times. So of course, since then, the app has evolved and we've developed a whole host of other features all around the Muslim lifestyle. Halal food, halal travel, the Muslim lifestyle, family, parenting. So all of this content you'll be able to find in the Muslim Pro app. We've had over more than 10 million downloads in Malaysia alone. So you can see how popular the app is and how widely used and useful that it is. But beyond that, we also have a lot of users from all around the world. So if we talk about our top 5 markets beyond Malaysia and Indonesia, we also have France and UK in Europe, and then the US is also one of our key markets as well. Muslim Pro has actually never sold or shared any data with the US military, and we never will. So the Vice incident was actually an allegation on a third party that we had a very brief relationship with. So when the allegation came out, we were just as surprised as our users. And I think what's important to know is that we took immediate steps. So we terminated our relationship with the third party. And beyond that, we also worked with independent researchers to verify that all of the actions that we took were right. And we were very open and transparent with our users. So I think that was a very important learning lesson for us. But we were also glad that we were able to move beyond it and also, regain the support from many of these users. And being a global app, it actually sets a very high standard for us, because not only do we have to comply with the local privacy and data protection laws, but we actually have to comply with all the global regulations around the world. So if you talk about Europe, GDPR or CCPA in US, we comply with all of that. And the second thing is, we're very transparent about the data or how we process data. So our privacy policy is easily accessible. So users, as you said, are becoming very wise, so they can easily access our data. When COVID happened and during the first 2 years where there was no Hajj or Muslims were not allowed to travel, one feature that we actually launched was a very comprehensive guide for Hajj and Umrah. So this was basically a step-by-step guide that actually took Muslims on a digital journey to show them all the different steps and give them an option to be able to see or to read or to even participate in what it would be like if they were to do their Umrah or Hajj, right? So that's something that we introduced during COVID and it's been widely used. I think more recently what we've also tried to do is to really, now that the Hajj season is back and people are finally allowed to go, is to really make sure our other features are there to be useful. So for example, if we talk about our du'as, we have a very comprehensive section on du'as for people when they travel, so that they can have access to all the supplications. We also have our qiblat, as I mentioned earlier, so that no matter where they are, traveling, they will have access to that. And also, I think our prayer times, I think that's still most widely used in Malaysia, as well as when people go and perform their Hajj. The internet penetration rate in Malaysia is very high. It's at 89%. And I think one of the things that everyone is looking forward is to the introduction of 5G. And I think with this emerging technology and also the increasing internet speeds, what we'll likely see is that Malaysians will definitely be able to consume digital products a lot more. And also this creates an opportunity for publishers like us to really start offering services that leverage on these technologies. So one of the new features or services that we'll be introducing is Callbox. So Callbox is our video streaming service that we'll be introducing soon. And what we'll be having on Callbox is content that represents the global Muslim communities, representing the different cultures that we see, and having really relevant and curated content, video content for our users.